Hi guys. Oh man, looking for my drink. I forgot. Didn't get all over here. Let's see. Hi Paula, Sherry, Sandy. Can y'all see me? There's people. How's everybody doing? Let me tell you, it has been a long month. I had, we had Lefsa today, so there was that. Hey Paula, good. All right, I'm not going to change anything. We're going to stay with what we got and go from there. So, hi Linda, how are you tonight? How's everyone doing? My goal was just to make it and be here tonight for a while. So, oh my goodness. Um, Hi, I'm Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures. Hey Bonnie, I have just completed working on my mother's house. The dumpster, hey Kristen, was supposed to be picked up today as of about, I don't know, 2 o'clock this afternoon or 1:30-ish. It still was in our front driveway. So we'll make sure that that has gotten picked up probably tomorrow. So we got most of everything accomplished. And I figured I'd just kind of give everybody an update. I mean, I know last week with Stephen, we had finished the estate sale and we had started working on clearing out the house. We have cleared out the house. We made a bunch of trips to thrift stores, donations, different places. We have boxed up stuff for some for the booth, some for shows for later on. Barb is having a sale. I know it feels strange to be kind of done, but that was my obligation ended with getting the house cleared out. So we have a few more things that need to go to some local what do they call them, like recycling places, but they're not open. Those don't happen until the 10th of June. So, and we have a cousin who's coming to pick up some furniture. I know, right? Hi, Jolita. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. So, I have not been shopping, thrifting, making dinner, practically anything since we started this whole project. So, it has kind of consumed the majority of my time, but we did it. They are cleaning Mom's house today. And then Thursday, they're taking pictures. And Friday, it's supposed to go on the market. So, hey, Cindy, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen came to the estate sale, so she saw it in person. Kind of got the magnitude of the extent of it. Yeah, when we were packing up yesterday, so yesterday was our last day. Hey, Mary Beth, welcome. And Barb has a big like cargo van that she uses for going to shows. And by the time we got that packed, this is more than I normally take to a show for the weekend of what we ended up taking and packing to go on to the sale that they're having this next weekend up in Denver. So, I mean, it was a lot to finish up. So, I mean, there were tables and some furniture. We're like, well, if we're just going to donate it anyway, we might as well try and sell it one more time. So there was stuff like that. But we put out stuff in front of the dumpster and put free stuff, and the neighborhood came and picked it up and got rid of a few more things that way. My nieces and nephews came over, got a few more pieces of furniture, and I've just been trying to get as much out that I didn't have to haul anywhere. So we did it. We're done, and we'll see how well they clean it out. The cleaning crew does for getting it ready to be listed. So, yeah. Yeah, Mom's awake. It's been a long month. We are all going out to dinner. We're celebrating the end of it all, and treating everybody who came and helped, all of our local friends. Thank you, Denise, because we had a lot of our local ladies come and help at the estate sale. So Mom and I are treating them to dinner tomorrow night, and give everybody a thank you thing for that, because we definitely wouldn't have been able to do the estate sale without them pitching in and coming and helping. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I didn't even get to sleep in this morning. We had Lefsa. We're still doing that on Tuesdays at the lodge because the farmers market starts on the 10th of June. So we have to have a good back stock of Lefsa ready to go sell for that. So, but I know it's kind of bittersweet. It's fun to go and hang out with them. At the same time, by about noon, I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to be done. It's one of those things where I'm like, okay, now, I mean, yes, I'm motivated to get some more done and out in the booth because it's been about a month. And but we had our sale going at the booth. So for both booths, I cleared out about 5 boxes of stuff, and I took over about 8 that we had packed up previously from the estate sale. So that got out. And then the big thing that I forgot to say was that we had a really big wardrobe, and we rearranged the booth and got that in on Sunday into the booth. So that's where that is, to try and sell that one too. So that's right. Party time. Just hang out with no responsibilities, no time that we have to be anywhere. We don't have to go back and work anymore. We'll be all set. So now it's just realtors companies work that has to get going and get ready. So, oh wow, Denise, I totally understand. Let me know if you need any tips on how to do that. Oh goodness. So, I mean, actually considering, I mean, we did start in January, but the bulk of it was done in this last month. So about the 27th of April through yesterday. So I know I want to sleep in some more. That's what happened on the last couple of days. We're like, okay, well, I would say we can be there about noon to work some more. So at least we could have a slow start to the day. So yeah, I am ready to do some other things, and some other things need my attention for sure. So like you guys, I want to be able to bring some more fun stuff. I need to do some organizing so that I can bring some stuff here. And right? Depends on where we're going, Denise. That would be kind of fun. So yeah, right. Oh well, at least there's not heavy rocks to have to move. That would be fun too. I mean, yeah, and we did the 3 pop-up sales too at her house as well. So um it's different. It's really different. So it's a strange feeling at the same time because, that's where I grew up. But I'm really happy that Mom is happy where she's at, and we're moving on and getting to go where she wants to be. And you know, Jeff will be happy when I start moving around some more boxes here at the house, because we got to get those out too. And a few things have just been on hold. So what I did for tonight is I picked a few boxes off the top of what some of it was going to be heading to the booth right away. Some of it I need to tag. Denise, it is fun in a odd sort of way. But it is a lot of work, regardless of how much fun it is, because definitely is work mixed in there too. Yes, totally. I mean, I moved out of that house. I mean, I grew up in that house. Yeah, I mean, I was at college while I lived at home, and then when Jeff and I got married, I moved out of there, and we got a place. So yeah, but I am happy to see that it won't be a burden to Mom anymore, because it was just so much work for her to keep up the house between the yard and the physical building and all the things. So I'm looking forward to it being easier and having more fun. And the pool opened, I think, at her building this weekend. So, we can invite some people over and, barbecue and hang out and have some fun doing that too. So that I'm definitely looking forward to. Yes. So, I mean, Mom was doing, and she's been unloading some boxes, so she's getting there too. And we're offering them to our friend who has some more work to do at her mother's house. Might as well pass on the boxes. We did the hard work of getting them all together. So, hi, Jan. Welcome. Wonderful. Glad to see you. I'm sorry. Yes. Well, I mean, and definitely, and that's what I'm thinking about here at my house. I'm like, well, we're going to be doing a lot of that downsizing and rearranging some of the things we've put off, and some of it's just because we've been busy. So we'll get going on it, and we kind of know the process of it and what is a good thing to get started on. So, oh yeah, and the dumpster, we did a 20-yard dumpster, and we basically filled it up. So, oh my goodness, 25 weights in the basement. Ooh-wee. Those are fun, especially since they're downstairs, right? I'm gonna turn on my fan because I shut all the windows because it was raining and I got a little chilly. And then I started moving boxes around and I'm like, oh, you can tell I got hot again. So, hi, Nancy. Good to see you as well. So, Miss Paula, I know you're hanging out in the background there and saying hi to everybody. Are you willing to help me tonight? I appreciate it. If you're willing to mod for me, that would be awesome. I didn't pull a whole lot. I pulled a few springy things. I have a few pieces of glass, some crafty things, and some, well, they're beanies. So I don't have any clue as to, thank you, Miss Paula, if people are interested in them, but I thought I would offer them to you guys because they'll be going out at the booth. And generally at the booth, they're like $3 or $4. So we might as well offer them here because they're not that heavy to ship and they're not breakable. So they're easy to ship as well. So, oh, Denise, you can only do what you can do, quite frankly. Hi, Jeannie, welcome. I mean, that's it. I mean, there's so many different life changes and stuff because there's a lot of stuff I'm like, well, maybe the kids will need it when they move into their own place. And I don't want to get rid of it until, they have what they need because we don't want to buy it again. But then they're all pretty much, have established what they want. And other than a few things that they are, storing here, which my kids are still a little bit younger, those are the things that I would keep. Otherwise, it's time to start doing it a little bit here and being a little bit more organized for being able to do shows. Then I can just grab inventory and it's much less hassle coming and going for that as well. It's just be a little bit easier. So we're working on it. I got a plan. It's going to be a little bit hot here, but hey, I got an air conditioner from Mom's house, so that'll help out a little bit. And Jeff's car is getting itself worked out, so he's getting some things done on that tonight. So that's a little less of the things on our minds as well. So yeah. I'm kind of all over the place because I have it doesn't make any rhyme or reason. We're just going to throw some stuff up there, have a good conversation, say hi to everybody. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and coming and seeing how things have gone with Mom. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll kind of have an idea of what shows we're doing and get a little bit of better view of the next couple months because that's kind of been on the back burner too. Right. Well, yeah, she has a great view. Mom does too. So, yep, we definitely need to go over there and hang out and just enjoy the cool summer evenings out on her deck and hang and all of our hard work. So, all right, Miss Paula, I think what we're going to do is just start out with one of these little silly little bags, but I love them. They are by 31. Well, this can be a $5 start. It has a thermal lining and it has a gusseted bottom. It's got this frog print on it. So one of the things that's really cool and how they market these is for using them for like makeup bags, because then it keeps anything that might melt while you're traveling, like say in the car or in the window or something like that. Even for makeup, won't melt as much. Keeps it cooler. Should help from that for traveling for sure. Let me keep just stumbling over my words. And otherwise, it'd be a great little thing for a snack or something like that to keep some things separated. I love these 31 things. My girls have a couple of these, and they have just used them for forever. Since I don't think they've actually worn out. The great thing about it too is you can throw it in the wash. I've done that several times. I just throw it in the wash with something else and just freshen it right up. It might need a little bit of something it's sat on. You can't really tell. There it is. You can see something right there needs to be just washed off. So, but anyhow, I see that we have Paula in at 5 on that one. And we got Nancy and Sandy backing us up tonight. Thank you so much. And I need to get all my receipts reorganized too, because there's a whole bunch of stuff I need to set aside for this year. And get a jump start on our taxes now that we know what we want to do and how we want to organize that. So I'm going to put Paula here, and Sandy is counting it down. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's go frog bag. And I'm almost basically caught up. I had my last invoice from last week pay over the weekend. And since I just finished doing all of Mom's stuff, I figure I will get that last one probably sent out tomorrow. And I'll be caught up and ready to invoice again from tonight, guys. So that'll be awesome. All right. Thank you, Miss Paula. I'll set that there. I'm going to go with the big ones too to start with. I know that I might have shown this before. I don't remember, but I'm going to show it before it goes out to the booth, just in case. This is Blinko. Kristen was on here. She knows all the names, the colors, the shapes, the numbers, all that stuff. It is a large size. That almost went over my shoulder. That would have been really bad. And it's got the pontal right here. And let's see. I think we had these started at about 95 at the booth, so I can start it at 70 here for anyone who is interested. I know Kristen picked one up at American Classic where our booth is. So she already has one. It's about 7 inches tall and about 8 inches across. And the handles are attached right here. Rose Bowl, pre-designer, turquoise. I don't think I would have called that blue color turquoise. Good to know. Boy, you can see the reflection well in that as well. Yeah, they're cute little handles. What's amazing is that Kristen picked one up, and then Mom had one to put out, and then I found this one. So it's kind of one of those that ran in a streak. And but like I say, I really do try and show you guys stuff before it goes out to the booth. So I'm going to give you a weight on this too. Oh, and Kristen, we need to make a plan. I might be up in Denver on the weekend. It just is a possibility. It is 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds. So it probably with a box would be close to 5 pounds, because once it goes over that 1 pound mark, it just automatically rolls up to the next pound for the USPS. I should tell you the opening on it too. 4 1/4. This would be a really great vase for the flowers that have the big bunches or groupings, like lilacs or hydrangeas. It would make a really great vase for that. somewhere for them to, oh man, drape over. Here's the other one I have. It's available tonight. I believe this will be a well, let's see. Would it be an $80 one at the booth? So we can start it at $65. It does have the Blanco sticker right there. And this one is even a little bit heavier, and it is bigger. So it's a amethyst color, 11 inches tall, and it is about 8.5 inches across at the widest here. Here is the pontil. It's very smooth with that fire polish on that. Saturday, Kristen, I can message you. My daughter needs assistance with something, so we might be coming up there. And I can see about that, what we can work out. It is 5.5 pounds of glass. This is a big one, and it is heavy. I'm not super thrilled about shipping it, but it's totally doable. It does have a little bubble right here, which is inside the glass. Boy, you can see the reflection. But that is in the glass right there. That's right. I picked up a couple of these before we started working on Mom's stuff. I just didn't remember if you guys had seen them, but I'm going to re-show them just to make sure so that they can head out to the booth. I know Paula had a lot of tall ones in the last couple weeks. Okay, I'm going to move to the next piece. It is 14 ounces. Now this is a Czechoslovakian or Bohemian glass. We did have, I think we talked about this after the gala last year, because we brought it up to their glass ID. They really didn't have a pinpoint as to who made it, but the Bohemian is what they were leaning to in Czechoslovakia because of the wheel cut designs that are in each of the panels. And that kind of helped make it, that's who did that kind of cutting and design on this for the shape of the era of the glass. I can start this one at $40 because see it also glows. It is coming up really nice and bright for you guys on camera, and would probably look much better in under a like a cabinet that had lighting in it. That also gives it a little bit of showing its age. Now it does have the yellows and the oranges also have a bit of a glow or a reaction to the UV light as well. The yellow goes to that kind of an orange color. So yeah, it's showing up pretty good for you guys. It's a little bit fainter to me in person, but when you catch it like straight through the glass this way, it really illuminates the edge of the glass. So in a glowy cabinet, it would be really neat. Excuse me. Ooh, almost have to sneeze. The opening is 4 3/4 inches. That is the widest point of the vase, and it is just under 4 inches tall. It is. It's kind of fun. So what it looks like is they had this glob of all the different colors, and then they pulled it up into the clear, and then they blew it into this shape, and they did the wheel work as a finishing floral on this one. And I'm going to bring it really close. So each one of those petals has 7 or so different cuts. You can I can make it, you can hear it or not. So each one of those is a different cut, and that's a hand done wheel working etch on it. I see Carol. Welcome, Carol. At 40 Patsy says 42. Give it another glow. Carol, I don't know if I have met you before. If you've changed your name, welcome. If you are new to me, I would love it if you'd subscribe and send me your information at Vintage Viking Treasures there. If you make any purchases with me, but love that you're coming and hanging out with me tonight. That's awesome. Thank you. And here I do want to make sure that everybody has a chance to answer to the offer. So please let me know if you are in or out, and we will go from there. And I'm going to say boho floral flower vase. They'll give me a good description of it. Again, it is 14 ounces. So if it ships by itself, it'll go up to about, with a box, about the 2 pounds. Now it is cut here right on the edge. And there's a little roughness occasionally, but that's because it was ground to that flat edge. If there is anything, it's just a tiny flea bite. But for the age of the glass, it's quite amazing. You really can't see anything. You can just feel it with your fingers. So thank you, Becky. Hi, how are you doing tonight? I do not know how old it is. What I was told was that it's a Bohemian, probably a Czechoslovakian glass, and because it does glow, kind of gives us an idea that it is older glass because of the chemicals that they needed to make that color, and that it was wheel etched, which is a hand-done process, which is also an older process as well. So it's a guess. 20s, 30s, turn of the century. Other than that, I really don't know, because it was not identifiable because there's no marking on it. What the people that I had identifying it were just going by the etch, the color, and the shape of the glass. And since lots of places didn't do any marking, signing in those early on years, it's kind of a guess. But be a great addition to a glowing cabinet, that's for sure. It's showing up really great for you guys. At least it looks like it to me. I hope you guys can see it well. So I see Patsy at 46. Carol says 47. I must have just rearranged enough dust. My nose has gotten tickled again tonight. This is the size. And it definitely does look clear, but it kind of has a little bit of, it's not crystal clear. Almost looks like a slight, almost a yellowy look, but not really. If you're looking at it quick, you think it's clear, but it's definitely not crystal clear. Hi, Laura, welcome. I've had this one around for a little while. Thought it was a good time to bring it up for you guys. Yeah, it just has a slight, I mean, which is what a lot of these glass do have if they're not like a crystal. So, but that's because of those chemicals that are in it. So obviously it does its thing and all that stuff. So it is clear. Let's see, let me put some white paper behind it. Okay. It's clear, but it doesn't look like it is crystal clear, if that makes sense. And then all these parts that are pulled up have all the different colors in it. The white, yellow, orange, and browns, or dark burgundy color, and the yellow and the orange also fluoresce in the black light. Does that answer the question, Miss Patsy? Clear as mud, probably. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate it. Paula is counting us down. And last call. That's a fun piece. And we are sold. Thank you so much for your offers. Appreciate it. No, sit over there and fluff it. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one next. Take off this is not part of it. This is a box of older blown glass Christmas ornaments. And it says series assorted, made in Italy, and then it's got a number 20 something. I can't really see it right there. It's a stamp on it. I'm assuming that was whatever. Oh, cool. Whatever they had kind of, I don't know, like their assorted number is number 20. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. I'm going to start these at, I would have them priced at 34 at my booth. So I'd like to start them at 20 here, which is just under $2 a piece. There are 11 in the box. They are all blown vintage fruit ornaments with the leaves attached and like a little two-tone and different shapes. There is one missing, and this one is probably the shiniest of all of them, but they all have the two leaves and they come in the carton, and somebody wrote Christmas of 63 on the box in Sharpie, so that won't come off. But we also have the information on that lid that says made in Italy. Hi, Carol, thank you so much. And I'm going to just try and show each of the shapes. That one's a little more elongated. And there's, looks like two of that one is a little more shiny. These ones are very similar in their colorway. This one is different. Let's see. So there are two like this, kind of a little more yellow on the silver. There are two like this. They're a little more of a really ice blue silvery color. Oh no. Carol, one of these is broken, so there are only 10. This one got smushed in the box. So you guys let me know whether you want to stay in, Kristen or Carol. So there are 10. But this one would have been this one. I mean, it could still hang on a tree or something. You just push the, turn this side with the boo-boo to the back. So that one is broken. And this one was the one that only has one of it then in the box. And that's probably the other one that got broken. So, oh yeah, they'd be great. I mean, they're not very Christmassy. I mean, in terms of like traditional Christmas themed, they are very festive, that's for sure. But so I know that, let's see, Carol was in first and Kristen was in at 21. So it is still a good deal. I mean, I think it's a good deal at $2 a piece, but I want to make sure that you guys know that one is damaged so that there are 10 that are not damaged and one that is, and one that is missing. But it comes in the box with the Christmas 64 written on it, so it kind of gives us a timeline of how old they are and that they are made in Italy. So I'm going to take one of these. They remind me of like the Scrooge Christmas Carol, because kind of like the whole fruit and boughs like that. That's what it reminds me of a little bit more. And the old school kind of style of decorating. Old world, maybe. Let me give you a quick weight since I have that here in front of me. They are just 7 ounces with the box. And the box measures almost 10.5 by 8 and is just about 3 inches tall. So, and it doesn't have any blown out corners. It does have a little bit of damage. I don't know, it looks like it had some explode on the shelf next to it, but it's kept the ornaments pretty safe. So, all right. Thank you, Kristen, for letting me know. So we have, I'm going to go 10 piece plus 1 as is ornament in box. We are at 24 with Carol. I can write too. Good grief, that was not 24. Counting it down, and we are sold. Thank you so much, ladies. All right. Go on top there so it doesn't move. Okay. Do I have any Anna Lee fans? Because I got these for spring and haven't had a chance to get them out in my booth. So I would like to offer them up as a pair. I know they're bunny rabbits, but they would be great for spring and summer for that matter. They're holding little daffodils, and look at their faces, and the blue eyes match their outfits. It's just a stab in the dark in terms of what these are. I'm not going to go looking them up. I would love to. This fabric is great. It's one of the poly cottons, and it won't wrinkle or anything. It's what it feels like. If I had, I'm putting them in my booth, I probably would have put about 15 to 18 on each of them. So it would make it, what, 30 to 36. So sorry, I'm doing all the math. I can offer them as 24 for the pair as a start here. They are a bigger size. Their ears have the wires in them, so they are bendable and posable. They have their tags. Let's see, where did I see a tag? I saw a tag right here. Anna Lee. See if it has a date on it. 2022 looks like. So they are new ones. I knew they were still making them, but I didn't realize that they are that new. I think around here it was just Tuesday morning, or maybe like Dillard's? One of those department stores. I don't know. They are certainly pretty cute. He's got his shirt matches her skirt in the opposite way around. Big giant puff balls for tails. We got Paula in. Awesome, Miss Paula. I did one of my last estate sales that I went to. I got a whole group of Anna Lee dolls, and I need to go through them and bring them to you guys. But a lot of those, the majority of those are Christmas themed. So when I was pulling to have my Easter and spring out, these guys got forgotten. They would go up. I know. They would be fine in the booth now, but same thing. You guys get first dibs. So yeah. And I have one of the ladies here in town who collects the elves. So I wanted to kind of offer some of those as a choice to her, but her mom is one of the ladies that passed recently. So I was kind of giving that a little bit of time. And I know Christmas isn't around the corner, so we still have enough time for that. I know, I love these. I mean, I think they're super cute. I'm originally, I'm sure somebody hand drew these, but they're just adorable. Thank you, Sandy, for counting them down. These are prettier than Christmas. I thought they were adorable. Okay, pair of Anna Lee bunnies. All right. Hey, Delaney, welcome. Good to see you tonight. And Sandy's going last call. She was Kristen. What did she say? Bring them to you guys, right? Yeah, I will. I will. Yes, good note, Kathy. Only one of them has the tag on the bottom, though. He has the tag. This one does not. I don't know if she has a tag anywhere else. Oh, she's got a tag right here in her dress. Right on that seam right there. There's her tag. So, all right. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Paula. Perfect. I was glad I was walking by that box and I went, oh, gotta grab those guys quick. Oh, I didn't tell you how tall they were. This Paula, they are almost as tall as my ruler. With their ears all the way up there, almost 17 inches. They could be probably even taller than that if you made their ears go straight up. Okay. If anyone is doing any sort of ephemera or crafting, I found an entire box of bingo cards. So I wanted to bring these because I thought they'd be fun for crafts, or I know there's a couple people on YouTube who use them for making different designs for each season or each holiday. Oh, wow. Nice. Well, I got a good deal on them. I passed on a good deal to you guys. So that's cool to know. But thank you, Kathy. So we'll start at, I would put $1 each on the small ones in my booth and $2 on the large ones. So let's just make these $2, excuse me, 2 for $1. I can talk. If anybody is interested in, no, these are nice, sturdy cardboard. They are, I would say it's like a cereal box kind of feel to this one. And they're all, I'll show you the different ones. This one is a little more flimsy. It's a little bit more bendable. There's that one. There's this style. That is also about the same as the first one. And then there's this red one. It is a little bit more flexible. All 4 of those would be the 2 for $1 kind. And then this last one is even more, a little more sturdy. And those would be $1 each because I'd put 2 of those on my, in my booth. What I was going to do quick. So I'm going to have a stack of them. Milton Bradley Company, Springfield, Massachusetts. We'll just offer this one first. So this will be the Milton Bradley one. Just say how many you want. And I'm guessing there's a good 20 of them here. And we'll start with this one on the 2 for $1 and then be easy to ship and all that stuff too. So I could sit and count them all, but I'm pretty sure I'll have enough for whoever wants them here tonight. So if anyone wants the Milton Bradley bingo, these are 2 for $1. And then this one is about the same thickness as the first one I showed. These ones were made in Transogram Company Incorporated in New York. They're a little bit bigger. They are 7 by 5. Those will be, so we'll say gold medal. And I have, those will be 2 for $1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 19 of those available. And then the ones that are a little bit more flexible, I have this one is the black ink bingo, and it says, oh, it doesn't have a maker on this one. It just tells you how to play the bingo game. So we'll just call this one black because the other one that is similar to it is in red. And this one says Whitman Publication Companies. This one's a little bit more shiny, a little less cardboard looking. And the red, I have a few less of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 25 of the red available. How many would you like, Delaney? And here's the black one. This is a big stack versus a 25. There's probably close to 70 of this one. Pencil back over here. So red bingo. 2 for $1. You just let me know how many you want. And then you want all of them? Okay. We can do that. Got you. Thank you. Go right there. And then the last option, these are $1 each. They are a thicker cardboard and they have the red, white, and blue theme. And let's see. I don't see any maker on this one. But it tells you that there were originally, they numbered the cards at least. Oh yeah, they'd be really neat for making different assemblages or dressing them up, craft fairs, all sorts of stuff like that. There's 10. Oh, and for the backing for putting jewelry on too, that'd be neat. There's about 22 of the red, white, and blue. Oh, okay. So Carol wants red, white, and blue all at $1 each. Oh no, did I miss something? So Sandy wanted 20, just mix them up. And Delaney wanted red. Sandy, do you want red ones or do you just want, I have 3 different ones and I can just mix them together. If you don't care what the mix is or the assortment is. Okay, Carol. I missed that. I'm sorry. So $1 each times all for the red, white, and blue. I got that one. Thank you. Okay. All right, Sandy. I will do that. So I'm going to say 20, 2 for $1. 20 pieces for Sandy. Perfect. I will give you an assortment. Thank you so much, Sandy. I'm just going to grab a few so I know, and I will make sure and count them a little bit later. Make sure we have enough. Now, my other question is something that I hadn't sorted out. Would anybody be interested in the little bingo, like what you pick out? The numbers for calling the game. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry I missed that earlier, Sandy. Yeah. Since you don't mind and it's an assortment, it works out pretty good. Those ones are those. So there's a set with the numbers on the little, these are like a little lightweight wooden square. I appreciate it, Delaney. But I think we're all settled on that. I don't know if they're all here. But if anyone is interested in these for doing anything with, let's just say this set would be, say $4 on this one. Just to start with on the square numbers. And there you go. And then I have a set, and again, I'm not going to sit and go through each one of these. There's a whole bunch of them. I can't guarantee that they're all there, but these are the cardboard ones that have the red ink, and they're circles for pulling the numbers for bingo. It looks like somebody wrote on that one. They must have been missing one, and they wrote on that one. This would be a $3 for the circle one. And then I have the wooden circle ones with the red printing on them. This bag says all here, but I didn't write that on the bag. And there looks to be, I don't know if it's because they're just bigger. All right, so I'm going to give, so Carol's 3 on, oh, she pulled it off of there. No worries. The wooden ones I would do $5 on. And the last bag I have, looks like they're just like markers for covering your spaces. Okay, I wondered, Carol, you switch this to the wood ones. Got it. I'll write that one down. I know I'm kind of switching up from offer ups to quick claims. Sorry about that. I gotta get back in the swing of all the things around here, so. Yeah, these would be neat for some jewelry making. I agree. All right, got that one for Carol. And then right, we could do that. Oh, they got some few things marked in. These look like they were just the markers for marking your spots on the bingo boards. And it is just an assortment of all different colors and few different shapes. I wonder if, see, and then I wonder, would Kari like something like this? And then as soon as I'm like, hey, Kari, these are really cool. You want to make something with them? She's like, oh, no, it's okay. But you never know. So I would think, since that is probably about 3 times that other bag, I would say $10 on this bag, because there's probably well over 100 pieces in this one. 75 numbers in bingo. I agree. That's what it says on this sheet. But I'm cheating. I haven't played bingo in a long time. So, all right. Carol says she wants those too. And I have these ones that are like orange cardboard. I don't think that's just like, you don't know. Those are newer. I wouldn't think that anybody would really want those. I can throw those in if somebody else would want those or not. Yeah, there's greens and blues and yellows, oranges, reds, and at least 3 or 4 different shapes and a couple different thicknesses in there. So we got Carolyn and with the bingo markers. Oh, I need to go to Top Chat. That would be more helpful to see everything. Make sure I'm not missing something. There we go. All the messages. Thank you, Carol. Put that sticker inside the bag so I don't lose it. Okay. If anyone else wants bingo cards later, just let me know. I have a big stack of this one, so there's more than enough after I pull out what Sandy wanted for some more. Okay. Those will go over there. That'll go there. Okay, what's next? Oh, I have some, I think they're ornaments. I think they're from Hallmark, honestly. But they are like little vintage lunch boxes. Oh, sorry, clown alert for Howdy Doody. Let me see if I can read it. I'll show you guys what they are. Oh, there it is. Yep. $19.99 from NBC Hallmark cards. And I think they open too. Yeah, they open. But they're ornaments. So this one looks like the TV, but it's like a little mini lunchbox, about this big. I'd like to start these at $6. Let's see, 3 1/4 inches by 2.5 inches, and it is just about an inch thick. Oh, good. Glad, Kathy. Like I said, there's certain things I'm out of practice on. So that is the Howdy Doody one. So they'll all start at 6. This one is, they're all made the same year. Yep, 1999. This one is Scooby-Doo with the Mystery Machine. They're all the same size. They have 2 different graphics, one on the front, one on the back. Excuse me. This one looks like the whole Mystery Machine all the way around. Thank you, Miss Paula. You're on it. Delaney, you'll have to let me know whether you're on Scooby or Howdy Doody. Oh, I guess you're on Scooby. There we go. They are shiny. They were kept in plastic bags, so they didn't get scratched up. Perfect. Thank you. I thought these are so cute. That one opens as well. Oh, and it says Scooby-Doo on the top edge. And the little lunchbox handle, like, goes back and forth, like the old school style. Super cute. All right. Scooby lunchbox ornament. Delaney. Perfect. I'm going to put it back in the bag so I don't scratch it. Thank you, Delaney. Next up, $6 start as well. And this one looks like a comic book character, Superman. So we have Superman flying under his logo name and the city on that side. And he's hefting a VW Bug on our old school car. It's not a VW Bug. Got too many windows on that side, saving them. Has a little bit of graphics on the edge as well. Oh, see, he's leaping a tall building on there. And again, opens up. And poke myself in the eye with these glasses. 1998. So this is a year earlier, and it has a 97 DC Comics copyright. I know. Okay, I have two more. I like this one. I like actually both of these next two. Lone Ranger. Hi-Ho Silver on the front and Tonto and the Lone Ranger on the back. Yeah, the Scout and Silver, their horses. I know. Just for a little snack, right, Sandy? Let's see. This has a 97 on it. So this must have been one of those series that Hallmark did. It's a 97 year. I think I liked watching The Lone Ranger. I think we watched reruns in black and white. Okay, I see Delaney. Lone Ranger lunchbox ornament. For 6. I'll put it back in the bag. It's one of the things I did keep from my mom's house was way back. Mom and I don't even remember how long ago it was. I worked at Hallmark when I was in high school, and I did ornament shows back in the day. I got you for that, Delaney. Thank you. And Mom had we'd put some of mine in her booth. I don't know. I can't remember when it was, but those were stored in one of the piles of inventory. So I went ahead and kept them. They're not a lot of rarities or one of a kinds or anything, but I thought they might be good for the 12 days of Christmas stuff. I know it'd be really close to Christmas, but you know, still the same theme. So, and they're new in the boxes, basically. So last one, Star Wars. We have the X-Wing fighter on this side, and we have R2. Well, it's got C-3PO. It looks like Princess Leia, Obi-Wan, and that little. No, maybe that's not Princess Leia. That's probably Luke Skywalker. It's hard to tell in that little print. They're being questioned by the stormtroopers. It's a $6 start. It says 98. Got some more graphics on the bottom. And there's Leia and Darth on that side. C-3PO and R2-D2. And then a little tiny those other ships from the dark side. And again, opens up. Star Wars. That's what we were raised on. Okay. You want this one too then, Delaney? I got you. Oh, I should put your name on it too. I have all the other information written down. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So I have Superman and Star Wars that were unclaimed so far. But yeah, since they were mine from way back, they ended up at Mom's somehow when she probably pulled Christmas from her booth. I figured it'd be a good thing. I should probably pull them for me. Have at my booth now. So I'll put them back in their bags. Keeps them nice and non-scratched. So those are the last two available. Okay. Beanie Babies. I guess the only other thing I had was this Boy Train. And I really hadn't priced this out at all. And I have a weird combination of cars and colors. what I'd like to do is do $10 each start, and on this train. So Boyd, let's see. Thank you, Delaney. Made these glass trains. I'm gonna see if I can find the mark on it. Well, somebody, yeah, Boyd, Mosser, here's Boyd. It says something on the side, but I can't read it. Is that what it is right there? Yeah, Boyd. Boyd Special. And this color is called the Rubina. It goes from the red down to the blue. What I have, probably the easiest way to do this is just one at a time, I guess. I have the engine. I'll show you what I have. I have the coal car in that Rubina colorway, which is the red down to the blue. That has the Boyd logo on the side right there. And I also have a coal car in cobalt. And I have an oil tanker in cobalt. That's got the Boyd logo there. And then I have two box cars, one in the Rubina, and see that red to the blue a little bit better with the Boyd and Boyd Special. And then I also have it in this lilac opaque color, which also fires along where it's a little bit thinner on the end. So I guess we can just start with the engine. And they are kind of hollowed out in the bottom, so they're not as heavy. They are about this big, which is, the engine is 4.5 inches long, and they are just about one wide and 1.5 inches tall on engine. Paula's got it in there. So I'm guessing if nobody wants the engine, then we're probably not interested in the rest of the train pieces. I like them because my grandma used to have some of these train pieces, and here is, so it goes red to the blue, so it has this yellowy orange color in the middle, and that reacts to the black light. See Paula in at 10. Thank you, Sandy. It is a neat colorway. Let me again see if I can get some white behind it so you can see it a little bit clearer. They made them in all different colors, and I'm not quite sure why I ended up with the color combinations I have, but I did, so that's what we got. All right, we can count that one down for Paula. Okay. You have your own boxcar. Now, okay, does that mean you have a real boxcar? And I'm going to ask, obviously, a real one, like in Wisconsin, where our family farms are, they and put it on a corner of a couple different highways, and they made it like a little bed and breakfast that you could rent it out like an Airbnb. Cool. That's kind of neat. I only have that one engine. So then I will, that's pretty fun. So the next car, in my opinion of the order of the way they would go, would be the coal car. I have the Cobalt, and I have the Rubina. They'd be $10 start. This one's looking Like they're just, everything's so shiny tonight, reflecting so well. Put something a little lighter behind it to see the colorway a little bit more. It'll be a Kolkar choice of the Rubina or the Cobalt. Oh, wow. Don't tell people that around here, Laura. Patsy at 10. It'll be choice between the two different colors of the Kolkar. It's for the one piece. Turn off my light before I get that going too far. All right, I see Patsy at 10. Paul is counting it down. Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting, Laura. Patsy, would you like the Cobalt or the Rubina on the Kolkar? We are sold to Miss Patsy. That's one of the things my dad was really interested in, was trains. So I also have an odd history of local trains around Colorado too. Oh, wow. Takes the blue and the cobalt. Thank you, Patsy. Anyone else interested in the Rubina? Oops. And just claim it. That's Kolkar. Next up, I will offer the boxcars. Oh, I should have done that on the other one. Let's see. My light is dying, apparently. It has a little bit of reaction. You can see that yellow down there. I would think they'd be kind of fun to make houses out of. The Airbnb is kind of a fun, different twist on it as well. So there's the Rubina and the purple or lilac opaque that fires. I mean, because they have Airbnbs that are like tree houses and stuff too. Or I saw somebody on YouTube, they had went to an Airbnb that was an old grain silo, or not an old one, but a grain silo that somebody turned into an Airbnb. Back in the Route 66 days, they had the teepee or the wigwam hotel. Oh, wow. There you go. All of a sudden it just hit it. Yeah, the Rubina is a very pretty colorway. Okay. If I'm going too fast, just holler. Say, I wanted that one. We'll get it picked up. And the last one I have is the tanker in the cobalt. And that's a $10 start as well. They have some fun details on them, like the ladders, the wheels with the trucks. They did a fun thing with that being hollow here. So they didn't use as much glass and they're not nearly as heavy. And this is the last piece that I have. I think I've offered them all up. I see Patsy, tanker, and cobalt. And we can count it down. Mom had a Rubina basket, and I don't remember who had made it, but it had been at her booth, and we were there for something, and Barb picked it up, and it had a crack. It just ran right around the bottom edge of it. It was pretty sad because somebody had just set it down too hard. totally lost all its value with one big chunk on the counter. All right, Paula's got it counted down. Last call. Pardon me, excuse me. We are sold to Miss Patsy. Thank you so much. So I do have 2 tankers and a coal car available if anybody's watching on the replay and or later in the comments. And then I think we're into the beanies. I'm not quite sure if you guys, I figure, you know what, we're just going to do it because I have to individually tag these, and I'd rather offer them here first. So let me move. Oh, I've missed one lunchbox ornament. Let me bring that up quick. Jumping off into the floor. I have one more lunchbox ornament, and it is the Barbie one. Same $6 start price. It says Barbie 40th anniversary, 1959 to 1999. And then it has the 97 copyright and the hallmark on it. And it looks to be the same graphic on each side. It does have one on the end and nothing on top, but it does open. Got Delaney at 6. These are super cute. They're very well done. Hallmark always seems to have a good handle on their quality, so that's pretty fun. Okay, I see the last call. We are sold. Thank you. Thank you, Delaney. Perfect. What I was trying to do is there's a couple of these smaller beanies that were on top. I was just trying to get those out first. Oh, looks like we have other things mixed in, but you know. So I have the little, what do they call these? Oh, I had it just a second ago. These are jingle beanies. Just didn't sound right. And they're the same like style as the regular size. They're just smaller, and they made them into ornaments and have a jingle bell inside. Oh, yeah. I haven't been to a Hallmark ornament or Hallmark store in a long time. So the jingle beanies will be, I think everything will be $2 because I've been, well, I won't say that. Most of them have been 3 and 4 on the bears, so everything will be 2 and 3 for you guys. That's easy enough. All right, thanks, Kristen. You have a good night. I'll message you later. That's right. Get back to work. So $2 jingle beanies. This is a bear halo number 2. If more than one person wants it, by putting in the same number, by putting in 2, then it'll just automatically turn into a offer up. If only one person puts in the number, then it is sold as a quick claim, and we move on to the next one. And I will give it a little bit long enough to make sure we're all on the same one. So I see MJ. Thank you, MJ. Next up is the holiday with the pastel and the blue snowflake. His name, 1999 holiday teddy bear. He's a jingle one. You're supposed to be a jingle beanie. That's what he says. But he's not making any noise. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. We have MJ for him. MJ for holiday. Thank you, MJ. Looks like most of these are bears. This is Happy Birthday. His hook is a little bit further back. The other ones, it's right off the top of their head. This is right at his neck. And he's holding a little birthday present. He's a little bit, I'd say just a smidge bigger. But he was $2. Thank you. Oh, okay. I'll try and hold still. Okay, I see both MJ and Paul. No, Paul is saying what the price is. Happy birthday. I have MJ. Perfect. This one is Halo. Has a different color wings. The Halo 2 had gold lame wings. This one has just iridized wings. Thank you, Paula. MJ's on a roll. Halo bear. Perfect. And I think the ones with the little green and red jingle beanie, those were the ones they put out for Christmas time. Thank you, MJ. And this one's name is 2001 Holiday Bear. Teddy. He is a green with sparkles and a little red bow. They all have those little tags too. Just a little size. They'd actually go really well with the for dolls with these with the lunchbox. You can have a whole scene going on. Holiday green. Thank you, MJ. Unless I come across another one, I think I tried to get all those out of the box at the beginning. Okay. We'll do our rapid fire. We'll practice for Christmas time. These will be $2 each, Miss Paula. I have, what is this? It says, can't read, too tired. Original Beanie Babies, but he's like silky. This is a World Wildlife Federation one. Bahati, if you pronounce that correct, he is an African elephant. See, Delaney. Perfect. The new spot to put these. I'm gonna try. I think this is Inky. Yep. Inky is the pink octopus or squid, I guess. His tag right there. He's one of the old school ones. So we have Delaney. There's Geneva. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. This, oh, what's his name? I should know these. Top of my head. Peanuts. Peanuts the elephant. Yeah, these are fun. $2. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Maybe we'll just go with saying the name of them because I want to go a little bit faster and that will cause some delay. So if there's more than one person puts in the same name, it'll turn into an offer up then going over to. This is Blackie, the black bear. He's a lay down one. They did a lot of those at the beginning that laid down versus sitting up. This is Iggy. There's an iguana or a chameleon. They made him with tie-dye fabric, so there was a lot of them that looked a little bit different because of the colorway of the fabric that came out. So Delaney is on. Delaney, you tell me whether it's the elephant or the bear. I'll slow down. I'll put the bear in there. The bear. Okay, so we have both MJ and Delaney interested in the bear. Delaney was in first, so MJ, if you want to be more than 2 on the bear, let me know. It's just going to get 2. Okay, thank you, MJ. You both said the same thing at the same time. Okay. Somebody tell me who's taking the bear. No, right? MJ's out. Okay. It's going to Delaney. That's okay with you. Got it. Perfect. This one it's not a spider, but it's a bug. What's his name? His name is Scurry. He's like a beetle. He's got 6 legs that are all orange. Got a fun colorway. This is the same fabric that they make like they made the crab with. He's like a pincher beetle. Nobody's gonna fight over the bug, probably, huh? Okay, Springy is a lavender bunny rabbit who's sitting up on his hind legs. Thank you guys, appreciate it too. Thanks for being so kind to each other. You just never know. There might be another one in the box. Maybe I'll have another one. Or I do have some more at the booth. I will need to rearrange when I take these ones in. Okay. Swampy. Let's get it in front of my face. He's an alligator, I'd assume, or crocodile. Look at those yellow eyes. Got a fun texture on his fur. Quite a longer beanie baby. Okay, Delaney. I'm guessing you're on the bunny. No, you're on the alligator? Okay. The lag wasn't as bad as I thought. Gotcha. Perfect. Thank you. We have, again, it might be easier just to put the name in. Gucci. He's a jellyfish. Then I won't have to keep. And if more than one person puts a name in, then we'll do the same thing, just like it the other way. But then that helps with the lag. He's such a silky one. I know. Mom loved having these for the grandkids. They kind of grew out of them. Hippie. He is the tie-dye bunny that sits up. It'd be great for gifts, I think. They're a little inexpensive. Well, they are inexpensive now. I remember going and finding these when they first came out. Honks. He's a goose. Kind of gray with a little pattern. MJ. Honks. Thank you. Oh, I remember this guy too. So, yeah, fun fact. My eBay name is Beanie Hunter because it was back in the day when I would go up looking for beanie babies for my mom while she was teaching. Daisy, the cow. And my kids were just little, so we'd go stand in line and buy beanie babies for my mom while she was teaching. It was an easy thing to remember. All right, Delaney says the cow. And I've just never changed it. I don't know if you can change your username on eBay, quite honestly. I'm guessing you can't without your whole account changing. Thank you. There's a pink bunny. This one's name is Hoppity. So we had Hippity, and this is Hoppity. We have Swirly. That's a snail. Got the iridized antennas and bright blue eyes. They were quite creative and prolific. Have another bunny. Yes, these are all $2 each. I'll tell you when I change, if I do change. Thank you, Paula. This is ears. Kind of like a lop-eared bunny, brown one. And this one is the green bunny. Oh, hippie, hippity, and hoppity. Oh my goodness. He's a mint green bunny. Sits up. Oh, they are. They're really cute. Oh, I like that one. This one was cute too. This is Stinky. Oh goodness sakes. This is a skunk that lies down. I mean, they're just perfect handles for a kid to carry around, those tails. This one is so cute with the really long furry, what do they call that? Like the minky fabric. Oh my goodness. This is Chicky. The early years was easy. It's got an ombre ribbon on him as well for them to have names. Then they had to be way more creative when they came out with the next rounds of them. Oop, I see MJ for Chicky. Thank you. Oh, and what fell down? Oh, okay. Then we did all the running around looking for the beanies, and then the McDonald's ones. You know how many Happy Meals we had when the McDonald's toys came out in them? Bushy the lion, he's got a big mane. I like their paws on the bears and the lions and the dogs. All have those cute little paws. Delaney, got you. Mom did Beanie Baby shows too when these things were all the rage. Thank you, Delaney. Quacks, quackers, the duck. What we got here? We have early, as in the early bird. I had a couple of these fighting in my yard this afternoon. The robins are here and they are quite noisy. These remind me of the ones that sometimes, the plush that they have like the bird calls in them sometimes. All right, I see MJ for the robin. And I see MJ's over here. Got it. And I see quacks for Delaney. Perfect. Thank you both. I don't think I showed this guy. He's a purple bunny. He's Floppity, the pastel bunny. So see, they have all the, were all the Easter kind of colors. Okay. This is, oh, he's like one of those dragons. Slayer? It's hard to catch that on the label. He does not have his little tie heart, though. He's got cute little paws. Do I have the frog? I don't know, but I still have another box to go through. Small box, but a box. I have another cow. This is Bessie. Those show up better. It's a brown and white cow. I'm going to start putting these unclaimed ones in the other box so I have room to get out the next round. Okay. And I already showed this bunny, but I have a duplicate of him. So there's two of those. We have Crunch, the shark, Bones, the puppy dog. He reminds me of the pound puppies almost. All right, Delaney wants the shark. Got you, Delaney. Thank you. I remember this one too. Batty. He does not have his little heart tie tag, but he's got these ones. This one had a design of the Velcro on the wings. So it could look like they were curled up. Hey there, Jeremy. How are you doing tonight? Catching me on my Beanie Baby rounds. I have another. We saw this one earlier. This is Rainbow. Or maybe it's just similar to him. The chameleon. Yeah, I did too. A moose. Name is Chocolate. Little antlers are covering his eyes. Chocolate moose. You know, I have a lot of choices to look through, and this was the box that was on top from Mom's house. Yeah, he's fun. There's Beak. It's a kiwi bird. Got texture on him. We're just claiming with the word the name of the guy. Baldy, the bald eagle. I know some of these were really creative names. Where are we at? Stretch. Good night, Jan. Thanks for hanging out. The ostrich. MJ's taking Baldy. Thank you. Okay. Where am I at? Here we go. I have a dragonfly. These are fun with all the legs and the wings. His name is, oh, no, he's a globe. Maybe he's a, oh, what's the word? A lightning bug? I don't know. I guess if his name is Glow, that's probably why he's green on his tail. Buzzy. Buzzy the bee. Look at his green eyes. Yep, lightning bug. I think it's lightning bug. What's the other word for those? What do other people call them other than lightning bugs? There's another word. Oh, Delaney would like the bee. Thank you. A firefly. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Laura. I just read something about people calling them different things in different regions. Yeah. Here's the hippo. We don't have very many of them here in Colorado. Happy hippo. He's a little purple guy. It's usually we don't have enough moisture for them. And if we do, they're usually up in the mountains, which it's a weird thing because if you get too high in the altitude, they're not around either. But there's a little more humidity up there by the lakes and stuff. Stinger, he's a scorpion. Got a tail. His pinchers up there. Autocorrect's getting you, Jeremy. Oh, I remember it. Yeah, this one was one of the first ones too. Patty the platypus. Where's his tag? Right there. Patty the platypus. Good night, Ma. Derby. Little brown horse with a mane and tail. Strut. The rooster. Kind of a tie-dye looking fabric on that guy. Night, Mom. We did this cow before, so this is a duplicate. This is Bessie. Anybody else want a Bessie? I have a second one of that. Oh, yes. This is Slither, I think. Nope, Hissy. What's my face? Hissy, the snake. He kind of curls up like that. Delaney wants the horse. Thank you, Delaney. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Did I show a snake? Uh-oh, what did Geneva? Oh, did Geneva? Geneva. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Laura. Geneva, wake up. Geneva, Geneva. We're gonna have to give her a hard time. Stay with us, Laura. You're still around. I just can't do anything about it. Let those seconds run out. You did it last week too, Geneva. You've been sleep, what's the word? Sleep timing people out. Slippery, he's a little seal. We know you didn't mean it. It's kind of funny. Mom didn't do it. She was falling asleep tonight. Oh, okay. That's good. Sammy. He's a tie-dye bear. Oh, we're getting close. Iggy, another iguana. He's a little more rainbow looking. I think, did we have this guy before? Daisy. Daisy the cow. It's a black and white cow. He has the original price tag from whatever gift shop we got him from, $7 or 700. They didn't put a decimal in it. Snort. He's the Red Bull. Okay, I thought we saw that one earlier. Nope, here's a walrus. His name is Jolly. Okay, Carol, I got you. I'll write that down before I go on. I'm gonna run out of sticky notes. You need a monkey. We might not have one here. Okay, so we want Iggy and Hissy for Carol. Thank you, Carol. I got Hissy and Iggy. Well, so you know, there is a little something right there on him. I don't know if it would come off. Is that okay, Carol? I don't think the other iguana thing is the same name. No, because it's a different colorway. All right, so I'm gonna put them to the side. Watch for that. Carol says, okay, cool. A possum. Did they make a possum? I don't remember a possum. That would have been clever. Waddles. The penguin. Oh, fun. Oh, wow. Well, no, that would be, I don't know. Baby possum. Pecan. He's a bear. He's got those fun paws again. Mom says no. Mom's still awake. We had these things memorized back in the day. Zip is the black and white kitten with green eyes. That looks like Puddles. No jackalope either. Well, yeah, that's not a big surprise. Just saying. And here's the crab. Zip. Zip was the penguin. No, who is Zip? Delaney said, oh, the cat. Yep. Okay, I got you, Delaney. Perfect. There we go. And the crab's name is Claude. It's fun. That tie-dye kind of fabric. And look at the blue on the pinchers. Okay. Oh, Laura's back. Yay. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging in there, Laura. Okay, and the last ones that I have will be $3 each, Miss Paula. I need to find me some more sticky notes quick, though. Where did all my sticky notes go? Aha, I found them. Wonderful. I'm glad you're back. Okay. These will be a $3. I think this was a Father's Day bear. Hero. He's got a little tie. Little brown bear. He's kind of got that more silky fur to him. He sits up. I'm going to put these guys in the box. They're out of the way. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I have the Thai 25-year anniversary bear. I guess. Maybe he's just, I don't know if he was an anniversary for Thai or just an anniversary bear. Celebrate. It says 25 years, so I don't know if it's for Thai or just was made for like a different anniversary years or like just for gifting to people. It's got a very soft pastel tie-dye colorway to him. Okay. I have USA. He's got red, white, and blue fur. That really soft, silky fur. And then we have America. He's the blue bear with the flag and a red, white, and blue ribbon. USA for MJ. Thank you, MJ. I got you. And, oh, well, never mind. We'll come back to that. We have Patsy who came in right behind you. So MJ and Patsy, I see MJ first. So Patsy would need to be, we'll settle up on this one first. Patsy wants to be 4. Oh, why is his tag doing that? Since you both came in on it, it turns into an offer up, Miss Patsy. You and MJ on the USA, but we're doing this one first. So Patsy's at 4. MJ, do you want to be in on this guy? We were rolling so fast there, I missed it. Yeah, Mom took a 2 tubs or so of bears, I believe. MJ's out. Okay. So we have Patsy at 4 on the USA. Thank you. And then then we have America, and we had MJ in first on him. So Patsy, do you want to be 4 on America? So we can take care of him. America Bear. Yeah, Mom loved the bears. My grandma loved teddy bears. Dolls, bears, dishes, all the things. And if the dishes had bears on them and the dishes had dolls on them, or the dolls had bears on them, it was just one of those all the way around. And MJ is out. So we have Patsy at 4 on this guy. All right. Thank you, ladies. All right. We have Valentino. It's the fuchsia with the heart on him. Oh, I have one. I don't know where that one even is. There was one that was a collector's club bear. I don't know where that even went because there were a couple of those that didn't sell at the estate sale. Millennium. It was the 2000 bear. It's also that very similar in color. He's a little more pink than Valentino. That's right. Well, Jen lives in Texas. It's a whole different speak a little bit down there. Here we go. This one is Clubby 3. So they had a club bear that you could order. So he's got like a blue down in his fabric or his fur a little bit. Got a little this navy color in the brown fur. And this is a button instead of a patch or a embroidery. That's a button that they put on, similar to how their noses and eyes are. This was the 3rd year that they did a club bear. I know. A little bit. He does have a little bit of a shine to him. This one is Curly. Oh, we got Patsy at 3 on Clubby. Hi, Nettie. Yes. I didn't realize I hadn't said hello. So this was Clubby 3. For Patsy. Well, welcome. Thanks for saying hi. Okay. Curly. I think this was one of the first fairs they did. Earlier on, at least. Turn his bow around here. He's got a nice burgundy bow and a little texture to his fur. He's a $3 one. So it looks like this is the last of the beanies that I have in this box. And this is Pumpkin. And he is a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, Paula's going to take Curly. Thank you, Paula. He's got arms and legs. Yeah, he's an earlier one because he does not have that iridized tag that they put on later. Okay, Paula, Curly. Got you, Paula. And I'm seeing MJ and Pat. I see MJ came in first, I believe, Paula, on the pumpkin. Yeah, I see MJ first and Patsy second. So Patsy would need to be 4 or higher. I mean, there's the Halloween stuff is super popular or more sought after now because I don't think they made as much of it. And again, he's an earlier one. I don't remember if they put the years on these. Let me see if I can see that. 98 is what they have on the tag. Yeah, October 31st, 1998 is his birthday. MJ is out. Okay, Patsy. All right. Thank you so much. We did those. I have 2 trolls that snuck into the beanie box. If anyone is interested in a green, it's like a teal-haired troll. She's got a jewel. $3. We can start these at $3 too. And she's got some crazy red hair. And she's got a star belly button. I did not see a pug one, not this time. But I am going to write down because I know there was something somebody else asked about. Pug. I know. I don't know. Let me look at that one question. 1 second. I'm going to put Nettie here. Wasn't there another one somebody had asked about? I know there wasn't a possum, but somebody asked if I had another one in here that I thought I might have at the booth. If you remember who that was, let me know and I will write it down. Let's see, made in China for Age Novelty Company. Legs the Frog, there it is for MJ. So yeah. Where's the made in China? There's that. Oh yes. So Legs, Frog, MJ, and a monkey was for Delaney. Perfect. I will be there probably at least once in the next couple days in the week. Hi, Annie Christie, welcome. I'm not seeing this one marked on there, but a dinosaur? What kind of dinosaur? We can count these down. For Patsy, and it'd be a choice of the red or the teal. I'm going to set them down. A dino. And I believe that any kind. Okay. If I do find any of these, I will just email you all a picture of them before I do anything for invoicing or anything. So make sure you want them. Which would you like, Miss Patsy? Both? All right, cool. Thank you, Miss Patsy. And if there's any other ones, if anybody else is looking for something in particular, let me know. Let's see, 3 times 2 for the trolls. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Patsy. I know I have a few more of these floating around in my Scandinavian box. So that would be cool. All right. Didn't break. So I have 3 or 4 other random items that were in the bottom of my beanie box. The first one is a little Lego guy, Lego man. He looks like a little firefighter. He's $2. He's got like the air pack on the back. I can take him out. Okay, sounds good, Nettie. Thanks. Here he is. Scandinavian trolls? Well, I have more of these kind of trolls, and I do have Scandinavian trolls as well. Yes, Patsy. I am going to do a Scandinavian sale when it gets closer to when I pull that stuff out for because I do a sale at my lodge in October and one in Denver at the beginning of November. So when I have it out, I will bring it to you guys too. All right, Patsy, we can count that down. She's the only one there. It'll be a claim for you on the Lego guy. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Are you looking for any troll in particular? Perfect. Yes, I know. I need to make sure I kind of make that a little bit more known. I have a little finger puppet set. I'm just going to do the whole thing as one set. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces. We'll just start it at $5 and I'll show them to you as we go. So there's a butterfly. There is a lion. There is a mouse. It looks like a little moose or a reindeer. This is the whole set of finger puppets for a start of $5. An elephant. Okay. Thanks, Patsy. A little toucan or tropical bird. A frog. A turtle. A bunny rabbit. His face was smushed in. Poor bunny rabbit. He had a little smushed face. He's a little... A shark. And a snail. So it's all of those critters, all 11 of them, one group price, and you guys are discussing where you want to be. I put them all in that bag. I think some of them were IKEA, but I don't remember seeing the other ones. Finger puppet set. $11 pieces. We have Delaney at 9. Patsy, are you in or out? Patsy says 11. And I have 2 more items and we're going to call it a night. Okay, I'm looking at all my notes over here. Delaney is out. I have Patsy in at 11. Call it down. Thank you, Miss Paula. She is super fast with those fingers tonight. Question. I have boxes of McDonald's toys that I'm going to be going through to put out in the booth. I'm not thinking there's a lot of interest here, but you guys prove me wrong on all sorts of other things. Is there any interest in McDonald's or other kinds of kids meals toys? Because I need to rotate out what I have in my booth right now and put in a new group. There's more than enough. Yes. Is there any particular like character or anything like that, or you just want random? Oh, Madame Alexander's. Try them there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna write on the other side of my beanie list. So the Madame Alexander's. I don't remember seeing those, but I will. All Link says all of them. Okay, well, I currently have 16 boxes full that we brought over from Mom's because I know they sell at the booth, and that was one thing I wasn't going to donate off to the thrift store. So, okay, maybe I'll bring a box next time. We can do some other stuff and McDonald's toys at the end or something like that. Okay, I have some the last two pieces. This is the second to last. This is a Red Wing dish, like literally Red Wing created a Red Wing dish, like a little trinket dish or for keys or whatever you want to use it for, marked Red Wing pottery made in the USA. And I have a box full of these. These were like the collectibles pieces that they made for, I think what they were saying was like an annual collectors club kind of piece. And I have a box with these in them somewhere, but this one ended up by itself in with the Beanie Babies for some reason. So this would be a $12 start. It's really cool. It's the Red Wing logo, like the graphic that they use on their pottery. Also, you know, the Red Wing hockey team pretty much has that same thing too. And the Red Wing shoes have a very similar logo. But my grandmother got two of everything, I believe, pretty much. The Red Wing pottery. I see Carol at 12. And when we were looking them up, they don't go for what they used to go for. So I decided to bring them to you guys at YouTube. So I know I have at least one more of these. I have, what's funny is I just bought myself, like on the way home from Alabama, a giraffe made by Red Wing. And I think there were two of those in the boxes as well. So there will be some of the Red Wing collectible pieces coming through as well. Okay, Red Wing. We have Carol at 12. It's a company that doesn't exist anymore, does not make anything anymore. They closed down a few years back. Close to my heart. It's out of Minnesota. Last call. Thank you so much. There's that. And this is my last guy for tonight. This is a turtle little trinket box. I can get the rest of the sticker off, but he is like enameled and has rhinestones on him. It's just a little guy, about 3 inches long, 2 1/4 inches wide, and barely an inch tall. It's a $10 start, and he opens like this and has a little magnet closure to it. I don't want to snap it shut, but haha, a snapping turtle. But that magnet helps keep it closed. But it's like those little jewelry trinket boxes. Gold tone. I don't know who made them. I think it's very similar to kind of like the newer stuff out of gifty stuff, like out of Cracker Barrel and such. I'm not seeing anything that's a mark on it. But blues, greens with the rhinestones on the gold. I know, right? Kathy got my little joke. It almost looks like a sea turtle with his flippers. It probably is a sea turtle. Some of those guys are ornery anyway. But okay. Send him on his way to my booth then. Perfect. So yeah, I have a few like the little McDonald's toys like this that were in the bottom of the beanies box. I'll just put those in the first McDonald's toys that I come up with. And I will find a new box for next week. Hopefully I maybe even have a few new finds for you. So get out and do a little bit of snooping myself. Would be fun to do this next week as well. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miss Paula. I appreciate it so much. Sandy for backing us up. Couldn't do it without you guys. And thanks. It's good to be able to get through some of that. And then I know I don't have to tag all of it and you guys get first dibs. So this will be my next sit down and watch TV and tag, get ready for the booth. So you're interested in the blue vase. Oh, this one? Is that what we're talking about, Miss Patsy? Let's see. You have to remind me what state you're in. It would be close to 5 pounds with the box, but you have some other soft, like the beanies and stuff could go with it. So, I prefer to send this stuff priority because it has less time in the mail, number one, and it has insurance on it. I can get you a quote, Miss Patsy, if you'd like, and let you know. Because I think I had it at a start of 75. Miss Paula would probably remember faster than me. What I can do is weigh your other stuff and see what it would come up to for a box. Let's see. Kristen had said it was earlier on because it's turquoise. It was pre-designer. So I think it was 70s-ish for Blinko. So, oh yeah, everybody's up there. So if you'd like, I can give you a shipping quote with and without this, and you can make up your mind that way, Miss Patsy. If that works for you on email, just let me know. We can go from there. So, okay. If you have any other questions, throw them in the comments. Thanks for all the thumbs up. I super appreciate it. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully I'll get back in the swing of things a little bit better. And maybe Miss Paul and I can actually get together without the holidays and crazy moving and all that stuff, and be able to have a live together coming up soon again too. So that'd be fun. All right, sounds good, Miss Patsy. I'll do that for you. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.